Right now, two big breaking news stories. The savages ISIS executing dozens of Christians in Libya. And right here in the United States, 6 terrorist suspects, Americans under arrest, accused of trying to join ISIS. On the record is investigating, but first, ISIS executing again. A 29-minute video appearing online showing the terror network targeting and slaughtering dozens of innocent Ethiopian Christians. Vicious ISIS operatives are heard telling the hostages to convert to Islam or pay a tax. Now, this is the second time ISIS is staging a videotaped mass execution of Christians in Libya. The burning question, is President Obama doing enough to try to stop this despicable terror network from growing and killing these innocents? Senator John McCain joins us. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How much more is the world going to tolerate these videos of all these people being executed by ISIS?
I think the question is not the world, but the president. How long are we going to watch these things happen? For example, it's in Libya now. We had one in Libya without the loss of a single American soldier. We killed Gaddafi, and we walked away. Suppose after World War II, Greta, after we defeated the Germans, everybody just walked away. You know what Europe would have looked like. So we just walked away. We didn't help them with the arms. We didn't help them to build a free society. We didn't help them in any way. We just walked away.
Are you saying the blood of these, essentially the blood is on the president's hands?
I think it is on a president's policy. I think it's very clear. I think that when you have a chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff that says that Ramadi, the capital of Anbar province, the heart of where the Sunnis live, that it doesn't matter if that city, you saw the pictures of the 10,000 or so people or more that had to leave, that it doesn't matter when we had 187 U.S. soldiers and Marines killed in the battle for Ramadi in 2006, 2007, 1,150 wounded. Michael Mansour, the Congressional Medal of Honor winner, was killed in Ramadi, taking care to save the lives of his friends. And the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff says it doesn't matter. It's not part of the caliphate. What the hell was he talking about when he said it's not part of the caliphate?
Why did he say that?
Symbolic.
Why did he say that?
I've been trying to figure it out for a long time. I think he does what pleases the president. It doesn't make any sense to say it doesn't matter if the capital of Anbar province falls to ISIS and call it the caliphate?
Okay, I said, how long is the world going to tolerate this? You said it's really how long is the president going to tolerate? But I don't know. I mean, when you wake up on a Monday morning, there's a 29-minute video of more people being beheaded and shot.
Did you see 60 Minutes piece on the sarin gas attack in Aleppo, I believe it was, in Syria? I think it was Aleppo. The horrible little children writhing in death throes because Bashar Assad dropped sarin gas on them. And what did this president of the United States do? Again, he walked away.
Why? Why?
Leading from behind. He doesn't believe America's an exceptional nation. He believes we're just like every other, doesn't want to get involved. 200,000 people slaughtered. Millions are in refugee camps, all of whom blame us. And by the way, we are sowing the wind, and we're going to reap the whirlwind in these refugee camps. And this president walks away. Every American should see that documentary that was on 60 Minutes last night. I'm telling you, it will make you physically ill.
I know, but when we see these horrible videos of these people in jumpsuits, or whether it's the Jordanian pilot being burned alive by ISIS, or whatever it is, I mean, it's day after day after day. And, you know, what I'm wondering is, are the American people getting so desensitized to this stuff?
People that are doing it are the JV. By the way, the American people are not desensitized. More and more of them think we have to have boots on the ground to try to stop this. And by the way, they're not talking about 82nd Airborne, and the president always sets up this straw man. Oh, there's those, i.e. me and Lindsey Graham, that want to send in thousands of troops. We don't. We want to give them forward air controllers. We want to give them training. We want to give them intelligence information. We want to give the Ukrainians just weapons to defend themselves.
Well, why does he help the Ukrainians? Why does he help the Ukrainians?
I mean, that is really one of the darkest chapters in our history, failing to give the Ukrainians weapons to defend themselves against Russian tanks while their country is being dismembered. I am so upset about this. This world is on fire now, and this brings me to Lindsey Graham and what the key issues are going to be in this primary.
Which are?
Which is, I mean, he knows them better than anybody, and he can articulate our challenges. But more importantly, how could you possibly, as you're the chief military officer in the land, say that it doesn't matter if ISIS takes a place where we sacrificed 187 brave young Americans, one of them the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Do you think it was just a slip by Dempsey?
What? Look at, you can show the clip to our viewers.
It's so appalling.
Show the clip to our viewers and see if. But also, by the way, again, why is ISIS in Libya? Because we weren't there. But also, it's because people are being attracted to the view that ISIS is winning. Now, the president will say they're losing. The chairman will say they're losing. They're not in the eyes of these young people that are being recruited over the internet here in the United States as well as Europe.
Senator, thank you. And I want all the people who have lost loved ones in or been injured at Ramadi to know that you know, we do appreciate everything they did. It's not insignificant to the rest of us. Anyway, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Greta.